Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the FIFA 20 Sunderland Career Mode Season 2. So we have a banger of a start. We have Manchester City in the Community Shield, which we'll get into in just a moment. I will be playing the rotation team as Ruben Samut wants to start. But yeah, we have an interesting season ahead of us. Because obviously we've got the Championship, we've got the Community Shield, we've got the FA Cup, we've got the Carabao Cup, but we also have the Europa League. Now, we don't actually have our group yet, because obviously the qualifying round is still happening. Leicester finished 5th in the Premier League last season. That's why they're in. That's why they're in the qualifying round. But basically, yeah, we don't actually have our group yet. So I'm hoping that group appears towards the end of this episode, and if it does, then obviously I'll include it at the end with the league table and all that good stuff, as usual. But yeah, episodes go back to usual now. The usual 4 games. Or 5, is it? 5, yeah. 2 played, 3 sims. And then obviously at the end, table, overview, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, Manchester City game right now. Let's get into it. So this is the first lineup that we're going with in Season 2. It is Lee Burge in goal with brand new signing Brandon Williams at left back. Tom Flanagan, Ozturk, and again, debutant Jeremy Frimpong at right back. Ruben Samut and Elliot Embleton in the centre of midfield. Decided to change up the centre mids to someone to players who are like a lot younger now than the likes of Max Power and Dylan McGeoch. They're on the transfer list, getting rid of them, free up the wage bill, get some money into the club as well. Lyndon Gooch and Kim Bjorka make out the wingers. Duncan Watmore and Aaron Connolly up top. So yeah, Connolly again. We have 3 debutants in the team right now. I'm really looking forward to getting, back into this and sort of playing it regularly after the Christmas break and everything. I am looking for a keeper to replace John McLaughlin. I have someone in mind, Jamal Blackman, to which I'll probably sign in the next episode. But yeah, we're getting into this match right now. Let's go. Alright, the Manchester City lineup is as follows: Edison, João Cancelo, Laporte, Piqué, Angelino, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne, Silva, both Silvas, Aguero and Sterling. So yeah, that's a fucking strong lineup. I have no idea what to say to this, but it's our chance for a piece of silverware, I suppose, at the start of the season. And if we lose, then we lose. If we win, we win. So that's it. I mean, there's no points to be had here. It's just a cup. So yeah. Sterling down this left-hand side gives it off to Angelino. That is a good tackle by Frimpong, but Kim York was giving it away. It's Aguero. Kim York did not need to give that away. It's David Silva up against Elliot Embleton. Manages to get the ball into Sterling, into De Bruyne, back into David Silva. He's holding it up. He's trying to win a penalty here, which I don't appreciate at all. Rodri into Sterling. Go on, get the ball in the box, man. Good tackle, Frimpong. He's done that twice now, and twice we've almost lost the ball. Connolly. Gooch. Duncan Watmore. Elliot Embleton. Embleton with the shot, and it had to be saved by Edison. It had to be saved. We are making really good roads into Manchester City territory. We're playing really, really well, despite obviously the overall difference in the difficulty and everything. Flanagan. Oh, Flanagan! Unlucky Flanagan. That was a really good roll turn as well. That was really good. Flanagan's got some skill. That's not who I wanted you to pass to, Frimpong. Why are you doing this? Rodri. Aguero. Aguero with the long shot, and it's in. Of course it is. We could only hold off Manchester City for so long. It is Sergio Aguero. Who else? Who else? But, no, we've been playing really well. We've had our chances. And then, obviously, Aguero just comes along and he's like, ha, I'm Argentinian, bitch. No, that's not what he said. But, you know what I mean. It's like, it's Aguero. Of course he's finishing that. Kim Yorka finds Gooch. Sunderland on the counter-attack. It's 4v3. Does Gooch go alone? Gooch goes alone. It's Connolly with the header, and it's 1-1. It's an equaliser. It's Aaron Connolly on his debut. That beautiful Irishman getting on the score sheet. It was a really good counter. Like, I would say it was a good counter-attack. It wasn't really, really good. You know, it wasn't like exceptional. It wasn't a 10 out of 10 counter attack. But Gooch, obviously Kimpioka picking it up in the middle, finding Gooch straight down the left wing, goes alone, comes out to Aaron Connolly, who's surprisingly won a header in between what looks like Laporte and Piqué. So Aaron Connolly there with a really good header. Edison nowhere near it. 1-1. Aguero coming forward for Manchester City. Finds Bernardo Silva. It's Raheem Sterling with an extravagant finish. That has completely threw me off. And it wasn't Bernardo Silva, sorry, it was David Silva, who gets the cross into Sterling, and everyone is just raw. Right, okay. Yeah, that's a thing. 2-1. Kimpioka again, good interception. He gets away from the challenge of Angelino and De Bruyne. He comes forward with the ball. It's Gooch at the far post. It's Lyndon Gooch. And it's in! It's somehow gone in! Edison with a mistake. And the American Messi comes along and just finishes, like... Edison doesn't clear it. He doesn't, like, hang on to it or anything like that. He spills it. It comes back off the post, and Gooch puts it in with his knee. He puts it in with his knee. Ah, 2-2. Frimpong to Kimpioka. Kimpioka with the time, the pace. To the back post. Gooch is waiting. Embleton. Elliot Embleton! Ooh. Edison with a fantastic save. Embleton with one of those shots, like, it's a stinger. It's a stinger. If it was, like, in the corner a bit, then obviously we would have been Gucci, but Gooch with this corner. It's in, and it's cleared by Piqué. It's picked up by Brandon Williams. Samud, who loses the ball to João Cancelo. It's Bernardo Silva. It's Fernandinho. It's Aguero. It's a fantastic tackle by Tom Flanagan. I see Duncan Watmore running through. It's Watmore up against Laporte, but it's no. He's not finishing that. Gabriel Jesus coming on for Aguero. Fuck off. Gabriel Jesus loses the ball. Embleton picks it up. Embleton's just going to run here. He's got Jesus for company. Jesus for company. He swings that ball in. It's Watmore! Oh! I genuinely thought he'd squeeze that in. You son of a bitch. De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus. He's lost it again. Samut. Into Embleton. Embleton loses out to De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus again chips it forward with no avail, and it's full time, and it's 2-2. That was a really, really good game to play. That you know, it was end to end. That's exactly what you want. But I think it does go straight to penalties. All right. Elliot Embleton to step up. And it's saved. Bernardo Silva is missed it. Alright, Duncan Watmore. Solid pen, Duncan Watmore. Fernandinho to step up. Oh, good pen. It's off the post. Gerard Piqué to step up, and it's saved by Burge. Gooch against Edison, and it's Gooch with a solid pen. It's De Bruyne now. It's 2-2. Aaron Connolly to step up. Good pen, good pen. If we save this, we win. It's Leroy Sané. That is a fucking incredible penalty. The MVP, Benjamin Kimpioka, to step up now for us. And it's saved by Edison, which means we have to save this. Edison against Burge, and he's missed it. Ruben Samut. That's a fantastic save again. Gabriel Jesus now. It's off the post! Oh my word. I don't know what's going on. It's Ozturk. Oh my word, Ozturk! What was that? Carl Walker. Straight down the middle. GG. GG. Pep Guardiola, Manchester City. GG. I had it, like I say, guys, I had a feeling if it went to pens, we'd lose it. It went right down to the wire. Obviously, the fullbacks. It got all the way down to the defenders, if you know what I mean. Ozturk's pen. What was that for a penalty? Like, that was spot on accurate. Like, in the goal. And then Ozturk just completely spaffs it. Well, anyway. Your man of the match was Benjamin Kimpioka with a 9.3 rating. Everyone else, pretty okay, pretty average. But yeah, Kimpioka MVP. He is probably the saviour of this series so far. Second game of the episode, ladies and gentlemen, and it is Luton Town. The first game of the season in League One, in the Championship, Season 2. But yeah, Kenilworth Road there. Like I said, Luton Town. Going with the first team, so obviously Francis and Muzu starts down the right hand side. Malanda and Mumba are our new two centre mids. Timothy Iyoma gets his debut as well at centre back. Like I say, I have a replacement for John McLaughlin. I will show you that replacement at the end of the episode. But yeah, Luton Town, hopefully we can get off to a winning start. Into Muzu, Francis and Muzu. Coming in is Acosta. That is a terrible, terrible finish. Belanda into Greenwood. Into Onoma. That's just bollocks. Greenwood wins it back. Into Acosta. Into Mumba. That's a pen. That is a pen. This is a big unedited segment. I cannot talk today. Arr. That should have been a booking though. Can we just point that out? Anyway, Mason Greenwood to take the pen. And it's solid. It's bottom corner. It's 1-0. It's a solid pen by Mason Greenwood. Like I said, just... we got lucky, I suppose. But... I'm going to count that for what it is. You know, like, fair enough. Solid pen. Sent the keeper the wrong way. 9. Mumba. Into Malanda. Malanda with the long shot. It's a good save. It's a really good save. Hume with the corner now, though. Swings this in. It's Iyoma. That would have been nice to get a goal in his debut, to be fair. But it's good. It's Gucci. It's Gucci. 9. Crosses that in. There's lag. Thank you for that. Mumba! Terrible finish. I don't know why my game's suddenly pooing itself. But whatevs. Malanda. Greenwood. Acosta. Acosta. Into Onoma. And it's come off Bradley. It is a corner. It is a corner. 2 minutes of the game left to game, guy. 2 minutes of the game left to go. And to be fair, that's 2-0. It's Jordan Willis. What? That was already going in. Jordan Willis with the goal for 2-0. But yeah, 2 minutes of the game left to go. And to be fair, nothing's really happened second half apart from obviously the Mumba chance, which you've seen. But yeah, just. Oh my word. This goal is just Jordan Willis is like, no mate, I'm staying in it. I'm pretty sure that was going in. I'm 99% sure. If we just go back into instant replay, right? If we go into orbit, right, and we just have a look at this and turn the ball around, right? So who wins this? It looks like it's a Yoma who wins this, and it's going towards Jordan Willis. Yeah, that's gonna go. That's hitting the post and going in. But Jordan Willis be like, nah, I'm just gonna steal it, mate. So your man of the match is Mason Greenwood with an 8.6 rating. Everyone else on an average rating. But yeah, Jordan Willis, the goal snatcher there, taking a Yoma's debut goal, which obviously we can't give to a Yoma because Willis actually, like I say, snatched it. But yeah, everyone, that was an interesting game to play. First half, they were sort of like all over us, and then we got the penalty and Greenwood slotted it away. But as soon as second half come along, they just sort of stepped off us, and it felt a bit weird, you know. Like, we had a lot of space in the second half to sort of pass around them, pass and move, and I didn't really appreciate it. You know, I didn't really think that they could have obviously got themselves. Luton could have got themselves back into it, but it is a winning start. It is 3 points at the very first game of the season, so I'm good with that. First sim game of the episode, ladies and gentlemen, to close them out, and it is Ipswich at the Stadium Light in the Championship, so we're going to go ahead and skip. It is a 1-1 draw. Okay, Alan Ozturk getting our goal, they equalised late on. Okay. Mansfield now in the first round of the Carabao Cup. We're going to go ahead and skip, and it is a 3-0 win. Aaron Connolly getting on the score sheet and Duncan Watmore with 2 goals. So, Aaron Connolly picking up an injury as well. As always, let's hope it isn't bad. If we go to email inbox and we have a look, player injured for 2 days. It's only a bruised shoulder. Okay, Conor McLaughlin's transfer to Seattle Sounders is also broken down. Get out my club, bruv. Third and final game of the episode, sim game episode anyway, and it is Stoke City. Melander's already picked up a booking and skip. It is a 2-0 victory. Kimpioka, the MVP, coming on to the field and getting on the score sheet, as well as Acosta. So yeah, 2-0 victory puts us, what? Still should keep us third in the table. Alright, and we're 7th. So bear in mind we do have a game in hand to play, which is the game against Swansea coming up. So yeah, other teams have played additional games to us. Originally, after the game that we just played against Stoke City, we were 4th. So obviously other teams have come in, played their games, and we've gone down to 7th. But to be honest, 7th after the first 3 games isn't necessarily bad. It isn't bad. Obviously we have another 43 games left to play. So we can bump that up a bit. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I didn't even have a look at my objectives this season. So my objectives this season is to gain automatic promotion, reach the knockout stage of the Europa League, and reach the round of 32 in the FA Cup. So hopefully we can achieve all of them. The Championship automatic promotion should be relatively easy enough. The round of 32 as well for the FA Cup is, again, yeah, okay. And obviously reach the knockout stage of the Europa League. Depending on who we get in the group, hopefully that should be achievable. And we still don't know the groups of the Europa League either. The playoff round is still, still a thing. So we're going to have to wait till the end of next episode, I think, before we can get our groups. Hopefully we won't have to wait that long. Because, I really want to find out who we've got in our group and see, try and do the math and see if we can win the group, etc. But yeah, going back to the Championship, like I say, we are 7th. So we're not in a bad position. Obviously, who's bottom right now? Shrewsbury are bottom right now, having played 4, lost 4, and conceded 9 goals. I wouldn't want to be Shrewsbury. I'm pretty sure we've got Shrewsbury coming up as well. If we just have a look on the right hand side here, we do. We have Shrewsbury in the second game of the next episode. So I'm you know, that could be a very big win for us, given that they've already played 4, lost 4, and already conceded 9 goals this season. So yeah, we're 7th at the minute. Bournemouth above us, Huddersfield above us, Watford above us. So we're going to have competition this season for promotion. Obviously, Bournemouth and Watford, 2 current Premier League teams, are going to be fighting it out for obviously top spot alongside us. So it's going to probably be a 3-way tie this season for promotion. So thank you so very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this episode, drop the thumbs up, greatly appreciated. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button and the notifications icon so you know when I release new content or go live. If you are enjoying the series, let me know in the comment section down below as well. Feedback is always appreciated. Like I said, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in a bit.